guess they never graduate because recovery is a forever process. But when they complete, I guess, receive a clinical discharge from your program, there's a wonderful cultural celebration. And Joe, I was wondering, could you share a little about that experience when you participated in your ceremony?
So we have what's called a Uniki, and it starts down at Pokai Bay, usually about 4:30 in the morning, and we sit in a circle, we meditate, we share water, we go in and we do a cleansing in the ocean at 4:30 in the morning. It's a really spiritual process. After that, we do some olis, some chants, and we end up, when I graduated, we ended up back at Kaala Farms. We used to have our graduations up there. Due to the growth of our graduates, we currently moved, so we're at Lady of Kiao. But when I graduated, it was to be able to have put work in there and to graduate there. It was a really awesome experience. Today, I get to watch my clients that I work with graduate, and for me, that's a healing process, because when I graduated, I didn't have my parents. You know, my dad is an active user. My mom, I didn't have a relationship with her at that time. So I didn't have them at my graduation. It was basically the new family that I've gotten through recovery. And so now that when I watch my clients graduate, I get to watch their families, like Uncle Paul talked about, you know, family being the most important thing. I get to watch their connections grow through our family days, through the whole process of recovery. And being in recovery is a positive for me too, because I get to see them through the 12-step fellowships that they attend. So I just watched them grow, continuous growth.
So it's amazing how when we get into recovery, the family that we had before getting into treatment, it triple folds. It gets big, because it's not only your biological family, but it's the family that you got sober with. It's the family and your friends that you connect with after treatment.
It's huge. For me, I don't have to think that I'm going to be by myself ever again. You know, I can go to anywhere in the world pretty much and find family.
Yeah, you know, Waianae is such a spiritual place. You know, there is a lot of addiction in Waianae, but there is a ton of recovery there too. And that is so exciting, that, you know, to see how people are getting sober and really taking over that side of the island and really helping other people who are struggling. That is so amazing. You know, September is National Recovery Month, and this is such a great time to be able to you know, to let people know about recovery and that there is hope after addiction. I know that there's a lot of fun things that we do too. I believe you folks are also involved in the Recovery Walk Dry Run that's happening on September 17 at Kapiolani Park. Yeah. So it's all these people coming together and walking and running for a really good cause. And I heard that there's a Zumba after that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So
we're going to try to get Paul to come with us.
Yeah, he's going to bring his motorcycle.
Yeah, he can bring his motorcycle. Yeah. We'll see how far that goes.
But I guess that's the great thing about recovery, is that we get to really get involved in the community and really support you know, the island, and trying to, you know, help people that are going through a tough time.
There's so much activities, and you know, the activities gives us time to reconnect. And because when we're in our disease, a lot of us, for myself, I like to stay isolated, like we talked about, and having the activities allows me to come out of self. And so it's an awesome opportunity, and I love September.
Wonderful. You know, this is a good time for you folks to share a little bit to the audience that are listening. There's people listening right now that are, you know, they don't know what to do with their loved ones that are using, or maybe it's themselves. You know, they can't stop drinking, or they can't stop smoking, and maybe they're just isolating and they just don't know what to do. I was wondering if you could share a couple minutes, you know, talking to the audience, and is there any words of wisdom that you'd like to share with them? Would you like to start, Paul?
never give up hope on your family, your friends. It's a real difficult situation. It basically kills people. For many of us who have recovered, we continue our journey, but nobody gave up hope on me. And the people who didn't give up hope on me were totally strangers, total strangers that welcomed me and embraced me. And loved me till I could learn what love was and how to start to do things for myself and be responsible. And being a not so sociable person, I found a place to belong. I found a place where people could embrace me regardless what I was going through. But I had to do my part, but they never gave up on me. And I truly believe that, that I'm a product of many people's investments who have helped me to be where I'm at today. I didn't get here by myself, and I continue to not just, you know, by myself. I love the people that have helped me, and this is my way of putting back. And I think I owe it to recovery to make available what was made available to me, and continue to keep those doors open so others may have the same opportunity that we've had. And my life has never been so good.
Yeah, I mean, when you shared about what it was like before and the years of incarceration and the struggles that you went through trying to find yourself, it just brings me joy to see you today and to share about the wonderful things that's going on with your life due to sobriety and due to other people helping you. Yeah, that is, thank you so much for sharing that. It's amazing. Welcome. Joe, what about for you?
All I really need to say is that recovery works. It's about you wanting to do it, and it doesn't matter that you tried and failed. We pick ourselves up, we try and do it again. We just need to give ourselves the honest chance to do recovery and try to find a new way to live, a new way of life. That's what recovery gave to me, a new way of life, and I love my life today. And if I could give that to every addict, every alcoholic suffering, I would. But I know that they need to be willing. And that's what we do today. Working at Home Alkeola, we allow space for people that's willing and wanting to do treatment. And recovery is just awesome today.
Thank you. We got the number of Ho'omalu Keola on the screen, so if there's anybody that's interested in finding out more about the process and how to get into the program, they just get to call that number. So thank you so much for sharing that. I just think that, you know, as for Recovery Month, the month of September, you know, it is such an awesome thing to know that it's not only happening in Hawaii, but it's happening nationally in the whole United States, that people are stepping up and really talking about their own recovery and letting people know that life is good today, and the person that I once was is not the same person that I am today. So I just really want to thank you both for being here and sharing about your recovery story, and also sharing about the wonderful program at Ho'omalu Keola in Waianae.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I just want to thank the audience listening in, that It's About Recovery is sponsored by Hinamauka Recovery Center. And if anybody is interested in finding out more help, they can call up Ho'omalu Keola. They could, you know, pick up the phone or check out some websites. There's a lot of treatment centers in Hawaii. There's also a treatment in every middle school and high school for the adolescents. So again, I just want to thank you folks for being here and for listening in. And my name is Patty Johnson. It's been a wonderful pleasure being your host today. Until we meet again, aloha and mahalo.